Okay. All right. So they said it's better late than never. Okay. All right. So let us continue. So under the asset, this is where you would see your fuel fee. Okay. This is where you see your fuel fee that you deposited. Now, if you are sharing the opportunity at the same time trading, your revenue or your rewards you make from your team also adds up into the total asset. Okay. The withdrawable, I'll explain it in a different account. Okay. All right. So you can see fuel fee, fuel fee. So anytime you make profit, you pay fuel fee. Now, if you notice that you've been paying fuel fee more frequently, small time, no, this 42 will finish, I have to top up again. That tells you are making a lot of profit. Okay. But if your fuel fee is there and it's not reducing, then you should know you are not making a lot of profit. Okay. All right. You need to increase your first buying amount or your, how do you call it? Your trading capital in total. Okay. To make more. All right. Yeah. The rest is not really important, but you use this search button to search for a coin. Okay. The search button, you can also find it under the strategy. Okay. Let's say, for instance, they've posted a signal on the Telegram group or even on our WhatsApp groups. If you want to follow the signal, just use the search. Now, if you search and you don't find the coins under favorites, favorites are the ones you've traded in the past or you've attempted to trade. You picked it up, saved settings in it, but you didn't trade it. It still falls under favorites. Okay. Now, if you don't see the coin over there, just switch to the all. Let the cursor be under all. Then you'll be able to type it. Okay. Then that is it. Yeah. So let's go to Now there are some people in the Zoom. You notice that you also have these coins, but you cannot see to be delisted under it. Why is that so? I'll teach you that now. So let's go to strategy. Good. So this is strategy, okay? Now this box over here, I'll click it for you to see what is there. But before I do that, we still have the Binance logo here with the drop down arrow and the notification bell. So someone is here. Then the person is like, oh, I want to see if a coin sold. Then the person will switch to home just to go and touch on the bell. It's already here. You don't need to go back. Okay. All right. So total position asset. This is the total USDT that is in this account. Okay. All right. Let us go to the box. Now, if you want to see the statistics is the details of the coin. You want to see the quantity, the average price, the floating loss, and blah, blah, blah. You need to turn on this. Then hide position details. Show statistics is the amount that you have, the total. The hide position details is the details of the coin. Then pin coins to be delisted. If this is off, and for instance, they are delisting a coin, you might not know. Then you go and pick it as the highest negative. Okay, like for instance, someone who is new knows about picking coins that are down because they know that as it down, the moment the next level it has to go, it has to go up. Okay, so they'll pick, for instance, A and B. No, it's going to be delisted. So if you pick such a coin, if you are not lucky and it goes up to sell, you lose. Okay, so just make sure you turn on this button so that you'll be able to get coins that are being delisted, so you don't pick it mistakenly. All right, so over here you can see two quantities. Simply means that two trades that are running, meaning these are the only two coins that the robot can buy and sell for me. Okay, but the stop is 14, meaning I've paused 14 coins. Why did I pause it? I've paused it because I don't want to continue to invest more money on it. I want to just leave it until it grows in profit. Then I would tap on it and tap on start. Then the robot will sell at whatever profit it sees it at. Okay. There was this coin that was floating for a longer period of time. Then one day I woke up to see it on, is it 35 or 36%? I just started. Then the robot sold it. Even though I had a take profit ratio of 3%, it sold it at the 35% that it was seeing it at. Okay. So that is why. But anytime I change my mind, I can open more margin calls on these coins. Okay. So you can see 240 is here, 300 is here, 360. It's there. I can decide to open it at any time. I'm planning of opening more margin calls on it so that it will come out faster. Yesterday, I tried with one of my downlines, and you know what happened? She had a coin called, is it BNX, or if I'm not mistaken, I've forgotten the name. It was on negative 52%. Then what happened is we wanted to open more margin calls so that we'll come out. Can you believe that now that I'm talking to you, the coin is around negative 28, 27%? She's here, she can check and confirm. Okay. Why? We did manual replenishment. I first bought only 100 USDT. Okay. Then later, I opened more margin calls. It has bought, is it once or twice? And it has reduced it from negative 52 to negative 28. So guys, the negatives you see, the reason why you are seeing it is because the average price is far away from the current price. Look at the current price, 19.37. The average price is 63.26. Okay. So someone who is coming into the business newly can buy at this price and will make a lot of profit if the person wants to wait until the robot gets to my average price. Okay, that's a lot of percentage. Okay. So you opening of more margin calls is very, very relevant in this business. If I decide to buy, let's say 250, the amount I invested here is 240. If I decide to do manual replenishment and invest 250, it's going to reduce my floating loss from negative 69 to negative 34%. Can you see that? Now I'll get a new average price. Look at the new average price. From 63 to 19. It's not magic. It's just me adding more money to my assets. That is all. Before you'd say, Jack, you are out of the coin. Okay. So instead of you trading more new coins, you can be trading alongside. Let's say, for instance, you have money to trade 2 more new coins. Instead of trading all the 2, use one money to actually open your coins that you've put down. Okay, you've paused down. Use it to open it. Then the one, you can use it to buy that one coin. Okay, that's just small advice I have for you. It's not compulsory to do it. Okay. So if I tap on market price and market price shows here, it simply means I'm buying.
Please, can you start what you said again, please?
Hey, who is that? I think that voice is Pastor. Or who is that? Who just spoke? Or Elvis? I want to know the person before I'll
It's
continue.
me. It's me. I
No.
say, Pastor.
Rabbi. Okay, Elvis. All right. Okay. So let me repeat it again. So as I said, the floating losses we see, they are not just there for this thing, okay, to scare us, but it's because our average price is far away from our current price of the coin. That is why we have huge floating losses, okay? So when I type 250, like I want to buy more of KSM, I invested 250. Now my 250 would make my floating loss reduce from negative 69, almost 70%, to 34. Why? Because me pumping in more money would give me a new average price of 29.33. instead of my initial average price of 63.26. Now look at the current price. The current price is 19.36. Then if my new average price will be 29, it's just 10 point something USDT difference, okay? Meaning, if I leave this coin on the new average price now, and I open like 20 or 30 margin calls, before I say Jack, this KSM is out. Maybe I should use it as a practice so that I'll do it for you guys to understand, okay? So that you understand. Just take notes of the coins that I have. By next week, next 2 weeks, before you see those coins are off, I've been teaching a lot of people, and those who have taken this advice, they can testify. It's paining me that Minat is not here, because she is the recent or the fresh person in my brain that I can remember. She was having so many coins, I think 5 or 6, and she was stuck. At first, she was making profit on a daily basis. Then later, the market really went so deep. Then she got stuck. So she activated some few people in her team. She made $90. Then she said, oh, my leader, I want to actually use this $90 to open more margin calls on the already coins I had. Now, mind you, she had 5 margin calls already open. But because the average price was so far away from the current price, it wasn't selling. It wasn't moving. Okay, so we used the 90 to open more margin calls. And guess what? First, we used 30 to do manual replenishment. Then the rest of the money, we used it to open 6 more margin calls. She couldn't believe it. The coin started working every day. There will be buy, there will be sell. She used to update us on her group. One day she just woke up, the coin had vanished. She thought there was a problem. No, it sold off. The coin pumped, then it just sold off completely. She said, so, Mr. Doris, is this how the thing was? Then I should have added money long time ago. I say, yeah, this is what we've been saying, but you guys wouldn't understand it unless you practice it. Because if you don't, you will not understand. I think last week or last 2 weeks, one of Leader Sophie's team member also said the same thing, that, oh, thanks so much because the advice you gave is really working. Okay, so guys, let's take some of these things seriously and practice it. Don't just listen. Practice it. Put it into action. Then you see the magic. Okay. So that is simply that. You buying like this, we call it manual replenishment. Manual replenishment. Okay. Then you use the rest of the money to open more margin call. You can see this coin has only 1 margin call. Okay. This was the past. Okay. I always tell you that in this business, we always learn to unlearn, or is it unlearn to learn? You just take it however it is, okay? So every day we are getting more ideas, discovering a lot of things to add to it, okay? So that is it about opening of more margin calls. So that is why you see 14 coins being paused over there, okay? Now, someone having this money, the person will be tempted to use all, be like, but why will she let 1,000 be sitting down? What is the 1,000 doing? Is it singing or eating? But why? Doesn't she want money? You don't chase the market like that, okay? It's always good to buy more when the market is down than rather buying more when the market is pumping. Now, how do you know a coin is pumping? Can you all see this? This is the current price of XRP, 2.6580. If Lincoln is here, he will remember that XRP dropped to 2.2 or 2.1. So someone buying it at 2.1 and now it's on 2.6. You both agree with me that the person will be in profit now, right? Good. Now, XRP has increased by 6.3%, meaning it's going up. In the morning, this was like negative 8%. Yeah, around that part. Now it's on plus 6%. This coin has risen by 6.3%. But my floating loss is not the same as this. Why? because I bought it at a different average price. Do you understand? That is why my floating loss. Last time someone came into my inbox, it's just paying me she's not here. Let me see if she's here. No, she's not here. You see, they will not attend meetings to learn. She was like, hey, my leader, my queen is in profit. It's not selling. Is everything okay? Is everything okay? It's not selling. I said, what do you mean by it's in profit? It's not selling. So I thought maybe she ran out of fuel fee. That is why it's not selling. Because she saw that this place is in positive. So she was expecting this figure too should be positive. I said, no. Look at the average price you bought it at. It's different from the current price. So this percentage is based on this current price of XLM. The XLM is pumping. Unless it really goes high before it will sell for you. I said, oh, okay, I get it now. Okay, so guys, instead of you waiting for the market to go up to sell, open more margin calls so that your average price can draw closer to the current price. Then it can sell faster. Because for a sell to happen, this average price, this current price must be more than the average price before there can be a sell. Now it's 2.6. This is 2.7. If it's 2.8, 2.9, there will be a sell. Do you guys get it? Okay. Let's look at the record of XRP. So XRP has completed 15 cycles. If I want to calculate the profits that was made from this coin, it wouldn't sum up to 339. Because of time, I might not be able to use XRP to do the example, or we can use it because I'm very fast, okay? So I'm going to calculate on a different device, okay? So just follow with your eyes. You can also get a calculator, so you can correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm just going to do only one decimal place, okay? So 1.1 plus 7.3 or 7.4 because it's 9. I'm adding this. I want to sum up everything, the profit that I've made, to see if I'll get 339, okay? That is what I'm trying to achieve. So plus 17.8 because 6 is greater than 5. Then plus 28.1 plus 1.5 plus 1.4 plus 1.4 again plus 2.2 plus 1.39, 1.4 rather, plus 1.4 again plus 1.3 plus 1.3 again plus 9 just 9 plus 2.7 plus 10, just 10.1. Okay, that is all. So this on my screen here is 88.1. Now 88.1 and 339. If you want to do the math, how much? What will we get? 33 9.5 minus 88.1. That will be 251.4. So who can tell me where this difference is coming from? Because I calculated all the profit that it gave me. Who can tell me? Let me see if we have good students in my class. Who can tell me? You can just type it in the chat. Who can tell me? From the sub-cells. You're too good, Rabbi. 10 points for you. Okay, great. So he got it correct. From the sub-cells. So that is the main reason why, if you are trading without more margin calls, nothing will be happening. Okay, these are sub-cells. Someone will be like, Is it because so this business is all about 15 cent or 20 cent? As leader is great. Sometimes how many rounds those subcells can do within 24 hours. If you are getting 15, 15, 0.15, 0.15, 30 times a day, that is 4.5. This is even based on how much as the first buying amount. What is the XRP first buying amount? This is even 20. I have some that is 5, but still you are making something. Okay, it's better than your money being at the bank. You rather be paying the bank for keeping your money there or letting your money pass through the bank. Okay, so this is the power of margin calls. Without margin calls, there are no subcells. Don't forget, if a coin buys first margin call to fourth margin call, there are no subcells here. The robot will wait until the market goes up from the fourth average price it bought at. Then it will sell everything. We call this whole warehouse. It will sell everything in whole. But if you have more than 4, you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to whatever limit, okay, it will be buying and selling it over and over again till, okay. Let me show you. This is example with XRP. Let me show you one example with Troy. Oh no, Troy is not here. I wanted a coin that I've traded once before. Let me see BNX. Okay, good. Even though this is even with one margin call. But the profits, the total revenue was 8.63. Let me look at the transaction record. Oh no, this is an old trade. So I'm not able to get the transaction record. No data over here. It's an old trade. I wanted to show you another coin. Which coin? 1,000 sats, no. I want a coin that I traded only once. I'll look for it. I'll look for another example for you guys. Okay, maybe next time. Yeah, this is also different. The BLD is still in trade. This is also different. So this was actually brought during the, it wasn't, the record tab was introduced. This coin was in trade before the record tab was introduced. So that is why we don't see the rest of the cycles. Okay. So I can't use this to explain, but another time. Okay, so what I'm trying to let you guys know is if you're on floating loss on a coin, don't be down. Okay, open more margin calls. Continue to open. That is why RoyalQ has a limit of 999 for margin calls. Okay, let me show you something. Let me use another coin so it doesn't spoil this trade. So I'll use this IVO. Okay, this is just one margin call. So let's look at the margin call limit. So see, 909. You know, when we entered into the bearish season, at first RoyalQ had only 99. You cannot open more than 99 margin calls. So when BTC was really dumping, it was really going down, we requested, okay, some members requested that they give us the chance to open more margin calls. Then they added 19 to it. That is how come we have this 999. Okay. So you continue to open more margin calls, and it's going to be worth it one day. Okay. Now someone will be like, I came with this, I started this business with $100 and I do not have more money to open more margin calls. What will I do? Share the opportunity. Just share. You don't have results to show. That is why some of us share our results on the platform. So share. If you don't share, you will not be able to raise money to pump in because you don't have enough capital to bring in yourself. That is why you can use the system to generate more money by sharing. Okay. Now, the new people in the house, they might not understand all these things over here. We have XLM USDT. What does it mean? The name of the coin I'm trading is XLM. Okay. Then this USDT is a stable coin. Okay. It's a stable token that without this USDT, I can't trade this coin. So I'm using this USDT to buy this coin. It's like you traveling from Ghana to Europe. You cannot come and spend Ghana cedis here. So before you leave Ghana, you have to use your Ghana cedis to buy euro. It's not equal to, no Ghana cedis is equal to euro, okay? But you have to use Ghana cedis to buy euro. So you can pocket euro and come and spend in the European country you are visiting. That is how these two coins too are, okay? So I'm using USDT to buy XLM. Then beside it is the candle. If you want to analyze it, okay, through the RoyalQ app, you can use this button. All right. So the Binance logo is here. That signifies that I'm trading on Binance. Then cycle. Cycle simply means you have bought a coin. The robot has bought, sold, till like all your calls are over. Then it sells everything completely. Then it repeats it again. It repeats the same coin. That is on the cycle. Okay. Then sub-bean mode. That is the strategy mode. So we have the whole warehouse. We have the sub-bean. Then sub-bean real time. This one sells everything in whole. So if you are going to be having more than 4 margin calls, it's not advisable to put the coin on whole warehouse mode, or else you'll be doomed. If the market is supposed to sell, it can't sell your sub cells until it really goes so high. Then it can sell everything for you. Now the sub-bean mode, this one, if you have a coin on floating loss and you want to come out of it faster, you can put it on sub-bean. Okay. Some decide to put it on real time. So even as they are in the deep, they'll be making profit. That is okay. But if you feel you want to come out quickly, use the sub-bean. So it sells all right, but uses the profit to draw the current price, the average price closer to the current price. I've used this one before. It's really powerful as well. Then the sub-bean real-time settlement. So that is the one that my trade is on now. So that is why if it sells 56, I'll get 20 cents, 10 cents, 15 cents. Okay. Even in the deep, I'm making profit. So that is the meaning. Okay. I hope that is clear. Now, 2030. This is the amount of USDT invested in it, 2030. Then average price, the average price at which it bought. Then 57 margin calls. It has already done 57 margin calls. Okay. Then the position quantity, that is the quantity of XLM this 2030 was able to buy. Okay, that is 5,200. Then we have the current price to be 0.3342. Then we have this return rate. Now, the number, or let me align the top. The one outside the bracket is the amount of USDT I will lose from 2030 if I decide to sell this XLM at a loss of negative 14.4. Okay. You can multiply, you can actually calculate it this way by multiplying the current price by the position quantity. You see that the figure it will give you, it will be the same if you deduct 292 from it. Okay. If you deduct 292 from the current, the position amount you invested in it, it will be the same thing. Okay. So that is why you see floating loss of negative 14, because the price has dropped from where it bought it from. Okay, so that is it. Now, the migrate strategy, we use it if you want to migrate a coin. You have to first pause before you can. I'm not migrating, I'm just showing you. Okay. Okay. So this XLM coin, I can only send it to HTS. I cannot send it to the rest of the exchanges. Okay. That is if I decide to, maybe Binance is removing XLM. Which exchange can I send it to? HTX. Okay. So that is it with the migrate strategy. Okay. First preset buying price. When they give you a signal, sometimes they'll write preset price. This is where you type it. You don't write your first buying amount here, but the preset price is always lower than the current price. Okay, so that is why you enter it here, then you confirm. If you check your preset price and your preset price is higher than the current price, don't enter the preset price, just buy at the current price. Because our goal is to buy low and sell high. Okay. All right, so let me continue. Let me start it. Now, a lot of people usually ask, AI margin call, what does it mean? So the AI margin call in RoyalQ is a feature that monitors the market and buys when it's needed to buy. It will not buy based on your margin configuration, based on your margin call drops, okay? You might have a drop of 5% on the fifth margin call, but the coin will drop by 5%. It will not buy because it's monitoring to see when it's necessary to buy. So people who do not have enough trading capital, it's good to turn on this button on, okay, so that it will buy when it's needed. So it will not exhaust your money faster. But if you turn it on, you notice that it doesn't buy a lot. It doesn't buy most frequently. So people with enough money, I advise them to turn it off, okay? Because they want to make a lot of money. Now, mind you, if the robot does not buy, how would it be able to sell? Do you get it? Okay. So yeah, that is it about this page. Yeah. The first buying amount means how much you want the robot to use to buy. Okay. My open position double is on. So that is why you see 20 times 2. Now the 20 times 2 means it will buy 2 times of 20, meaning 40. That will be my first buying amount. Now, if it's going to buy the first margin call, second, third, it will not use 40. It will use 20, 20, based on my multiple buying ratio. What is multiple buying ratio? Let's go there. Let me show you. You can find it under the margin configuration. So this is what I just said, multiple buy-in ratio. It means how many times should the robot buy on the first call drop? 1 times. 1 times of what? 1 times of my first buying amount. And my first buying amount is 20. So the first call, the robot will use 20 USDT. Second call, 20. Third, 20. Fourth, 20. Okay. So let's assume my first buying amount was 100. Then my multiple buying ratio, I have 0.2 here, 0.2, 0.2. Now 0.2 of what? 0.2 of my first buying amount. So that would be 20, 20, 20, 20 throughout. Okay, so that is the meaning. Now, last time someone asked me about the percentage drop in our Saturday meetings. Now, the percentage drop, there is no formula to it, okay? But the goal is to make sure the smaller ones, the smaller percentages buys first than the higher percentage. Okay, for instance, someone has, let's say this is 0.2. no, let's ignore 0.2. Let's say the person made this place 5%. Then here 0.2. Then 0.4. Then 1%. Like, what are you trying to achieve? So you want to wait. You want the robot to wait. After your first buying amount, it should drop 5% before you buy one time. Then later, when it drops by 0.2 before it buys another time, it's always good for you to let the first to the fourth core rather, buys faster. Okay. Before the sub sells. Okay. So the sub ones can start buying. Now, when they buy, it will be selling this one. But if you make this one 5 or 10, when will it drop for this first level to buy before moving to here, before the fifth core? Because the sub cell starts from fifth downwards. Do you get it? So just arrange it in such a way that it will make sense. Okay. Now, when you add up all the percentages, the total percentage you get, that will give you the drop of the coin. I think this is like 75 or 72%. I calculated it before, but I've forgotten. Okay. So guys, that is it with the margin configuration. Let us go back. Okay. Now, let's go to record. So record is where you would see the cycles that I've completed before on the coin. The start time is there. The average price is sold. Everything is there under the record. Then log. The log, you only find it if you are still in the trade. Okay. But sometimes, so if the trade closes, you can still see whatever happened on it. Okay. So anytime there are changes or there is an update, you see it under the log. If the robot bought or sold, you see all under the log. If I change the trade settings, you see it under the log. So someone will be like, I never changed this trade settings, so it has always been the same. If I come to log, I'll see it. If the person tampered with it, you would know through the log. Okay. You see, when I paused it to actually show you guys something, they said XLM stop strategy. When I started it again, XLM start strategy. So everything, you see it under the log. Okay. It's just like the logbook. Okay, so let's go to the transaction record. So this is where you see all the transactions that has happened under the, how do you call it? The coin you are trading. The buy, the sell, the time it sold, the percentage, everything. You see it under the transaction record. Okay, why is it delaying? It's a network. Go to XRP.
Hello, Doris.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to ask questions once we go about with the presentation, unless you finish?
Unless I finish, my dear.
Okay.
All right, so these are the transaction record. Okay, you'll be able to see the sub cells, the buy, anytime, whatever transactions that happen on the coin, you would see it over here under the transaction record. Everything, you would see it. Okay, the date is attached, the deal amount, everything, you would see it over here. Okay, so that is it about the transaction record. I think I've talked about everything. If you switch to the sub bin, you would see the quantity too that it bought, the position amount, then the average price, okay, under all the sub cells. Okay. Trying to think and see what I haven't talked about. Now, if you want to make a change on your trade settings, you can, even if the coin is in trade. Some people are scared, especially the new people. They're like, hey, oh, I should have changed this take profit. I should have made it 10%. Why did I make it 3? And they're like, oh, I've already entered into the trade, so I can't change it. No, you can. You can change it. Okay, provided it's not app to sell, you can quickly change it and save it. So the new figure will rather work for you. Now, if you mistakenly tap on this pause, thinking, as you are seeing pause, people think it's pause. No. If you tap on it, that is when you pause it. So if you are new and mistakenly you went to tap on pause because you thought it was paused, now once you pause it, the robot will not be able to buy or sell if it's supposed to, but it will be running. As you can see, as I'm talking, it's running 4.2%, 4.21. You know, it's running all right. Okay, 4.18. It's running, but it will not buy if it has to buy. Neither will it sell if it has to sell. Okay. So that is it about the pause button. So let's say, for instance, it's on 3% take profit. If I pause it and I see the return rate to be positive 30, if I resume the trade, the robot will sell it at the 30%. It will not say, because you said we should give you 3%. Oh, yeah, carry your 3% to make I carry my 27. No, it will sell it at the current return rate is seeing it at. Okay. All right. So I think, yeah, that is all for today. Okay. Sell. That is all for today. I'm trying to see if I've forgotten something. Okay, 10.20, meaning there was a sell. Okay, so that is all. If you have any questions, ask now before I share another screen. For those who, okay, just wait. Kindly wait, please. So those of us who do not have trading capital or who do not have enough trading capital, people ask you that, how much trading capital do you think is enough? See, 1 million USDT is not enough, because if the market goes down, that your 1 million will finish. The market will swallow it. You see out there, is it shark or whale? Whale and shark, which one is bigger? My animal kingdom, for are you in the house? Whale and shark, which one is bigger? Please do the maths for me. Or you people don't watch Animal Kingdom over here? Don't you guys watch Animal Kingdom? Whale and shark, which one is big? Or should I go and ask Google or ChatGPT? This one is fat. Whale, okay, whale is bigger than shark. Okay, you see your 1 million. The whale, hey, what is it whale? The whale will swallow your 1 million USDT. Okay, so if you don't have trading capital, please don't forget to share every day. No matter how busy you are, share on your WhatsApp status. Hey, they've even given me the color blue whale. Okay, Elvis. I didn't know you were so versatile. All right. So, guys, that was just by the way. When was the last time I withdrew? I withdrew, is it 2 days ago? Or I don't remember, but we'll check. See how much is still here, despite the withdrawals. Do you know in a month, 3,000 times 4 is how much? 12,000. In a month from RoyalQ, I make more than 12,000 Ghana cedis. That's all cedis 120 million. Anna, am I right, guys? Tell me in the chat if I'm right, because the Ghana cedis, the old and the new, sometimes it confuses me. Yes, okay. So 120 million. Guys, don't joke with this opportunity. Don't joke, Hannah. It has pained me Hannah is not in my team. Hey, it has pained me Hannah went to Kenya people's team. Like the way I work with Hannah giddy like that. Don't joke. Because that your boss at workplace, he will fire you. Bosses here, you people know it now. We have managers here. If you miss one day without any better excuse, you give sick leave. One of my friend's husband, he gave sick leave that he's sick or whatever. He just came back from Africa. He spent 2 months in Africa. Then he came back. His job is gone. It's finished. How will you pay your bills? You have to go and look for another work. So guys, this is the only business that nobody can fire you unless you fire your own self. I'll keep saying it. Even if you have 1 million, 2 million USDT, you don't have capital. Go and ask Elon Musk. Even Elon Musk was in floating loss. The whole El Salvador country, when BTC dropped, they were in floating loss. Even the whole Germany, they went into floating loss. So guys, that your 100,000 you think is enough, but it's not. It's not. So if the market goes down, it will swallow everything. So what will bring you daily income? Sharing of the opportunity. As you are here, team qualification, mentor bonus, team qualification, peer reward, mentor bonus, team qualification. It's like it's just flowing in. Okay, these are credits. No, is it credit or debit? Debit is taken out, credit is given in, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the withdrawal detail. I just want to encourage someone here. Someone that is down, someone that has been working every day, but it's hand to mouth. Even sometimes you have to go and borrow before you can survive within the month, because if you don't do that, it will not move. Let's do some calculation. We are only calculating for this February. Okay, let's do the calculation. 66 plus 184 plus 182 plus 122 plus 162. I think that's the last. Okay, 276 is the last. Plus 276. This is 992. 9920. If I add 303 to it, it will be how much? 1,295. This one cries small. Because sometimes when I and my team members, we really work, sometimes I take home 5,000 USDT and above in a month. Let's multiply just this amount, 1,295, by how much is the current rate? Is it 15.5? Or how much is the current rate, guys? Tell me, please. Elvis, my secretary. Please tell me how much is the rate now? The selling rate, not buying, because I'm selling. Samson, please check for me. Is it 15.5 or 15.4 or 15.3? I'm waiting for you, the Ghanaians. Just go to Binance P2P and check the rate for me, please. Now, I'm not allowed to check the Ghana cedi rate because the Europeans, we don't use the USDT again. So check for me. Why are you guys delaying? Or you're not with your phones? Are you driving? Okay, since I'm not getting any reply.
Check it, 15.73.
73. Okay, thank you so much. So
Yes.
15.73 by 1,295. That is 20,370. Okay, someone to say 15.65. Okay, let me go with the smallest one. 15.65. That is still 20,266 Ghana cedis. If you know someone who is poor in Ghana looking for work, please tell them to come and do RoyalQ. And they will forever be grateful to you. Because some people, they are even doing businesses that they say, bring people. They are searching for people like, and this opportunity, guys, don't sleep on it. Oh. This 20,000, assuming I don't have trading capital, I can use this as my trading capital. Okay, if I have a family problem to solve, I can use this. Okay, I'll not have to go and spend my euros. I'll just send this home. They should use it to solve the problem. Okay, so I'm talking to the people who don't have enough trading capital. It's not everybody that can do this. And I don't want it to be like we are forcing someone to do it. No. Me, I know what this part of the business has done to me. So that is why I share. But if you take it, fine. If you don't, it's your own cup of tea. Okay. So don't joke with it. Don't joke. If we go to the total, 44,989 USDT in Ghana cedis is 698,460 Ghana cedis. It is real. Even my own is small, so I don't really make noise about it. I only tell the small circle I have, because I have a downline that has made times 4 of what I have made. Yeah. I have another team member that has made times 2 of what I've made. I have another one times 3 of what I've made, even though I brought them into the business. So don't think, oh, how come Queen Rita got to know about this opportunity first? It should have been me rather sharing to her. How come? Shit. I can get angry and overtake her. Do you understand? So overtaking is allowed in this business. With Ponzi, there is nothing like overtaking. Whoever brought you, be under the person till thy kingdom come. Okay, so I'm just here to encourage you that if you don't have trading capital, there are other ways to earn money. Mentorship too is there. I've made over 2,087 USDT in mentorship. If you multiply that one to incidents, how much that is? That's also a lot of money. 2,087 times 15.65. That is 32,000 Ghana cedis. You, dear, if you not share the opportunity, try and get to V2. That is all. And guide people to be able to, as you are learning here, you are picking things, become a master, then you to guide others. That is all. You'll be earning constantly. Every day you earn something. Every blessed day you earn something. Okay. If you are in Ghana and you even earn 1 USDT or even 50 cents, 0.50 USDT in Ghana, it's money. Okay. Because knowing the situation that is happening now, it's not easy. That is why you see armed robbery so rampant in Ghana now, because the people are suffering. They are hungry. Okay. So that is all. Now I'm taking questions. Thank you all for listening in. If you have any questions, please tap on more or just tap on reactions and raise hand so that the whole place will not be chaos. Okay. Just tap on reactions, raise hand. I'll ask you to unmute yourself so you can ask your questions. If you are shy to voice out your question, you can type it in the chat. I'll read it, then I'll address it. So Samson, over to you, since you wanted to ask a question. Please ask.
Okay, so the first question, when you were doing the how to take the average price closer
The
to the
manual replenishment, that's how we call it.
yeah. So okay, manual replenishment. You talked about opening more margin calls. What if at the start of the trade you already have more margin calls?
You can still open more.
Okay, fine. But you have more money in the trade, but still the floating loss is like you're not getting out of the floating loss.
Continue to open more margin.
So putting money or buying the manual replenishment you talk about, does it help to reduce the average price to the current price?
Yeah,
Or
you saw the
opening,
illustration I gave, or you didn't see it. It was 69.
The margin calls that does that.
No, so I said, if you have more money, let's assume you have 250 that you want to actually use on that coin. Don't use all the 250 for manual replenishment. Use part of it. You can use 100 to do the manual replenishment. The rest of the 150, then you can use it to increase your margin calls that you already have. The existing one you have, maybe you had 30, you can now increase it to maybe 50 or 60, depending on the remaining balance, how you want to divide it.
Okay.
But if you want to come out quickly, instead of it being on real time, put it on sub-bin instead of real time.
Okay.
Yeah. Floating loss is actually blessing in disguise. It's only the Aminat chapter that understands this. Once you get this understanding, you are good to go. I think Leader Doris Great also has opened more margin calls and done manual replenishment on Equine and she came out. Okay, but if you don't have more money, just exercise patience. If you are sharing the opportunity, you are not getting people, you too, you are not getting more money to pump in. It doesn't matter. I always say opening of more margin calls. You don't really need like 1 million USDT. The little you have, you'll be doing it small. Don't wait and say, I'm waiting to get 250, 300 before. No, the little you have, because there has to be action. Okay, you buying at the current price is what matters, because the current price has gone down. The price at which you bought from has gone down. So if you buy at the current price, it reduces your average price. It brings it down a bit closer. Okay. So Samson, that is it. Do you have any other question?
Yeah, the second one.
Okay.
The AI margin call and the margin call. So when you put on margin calls, it buys the margin calls.
Yeah.
Is it advisable to put off the margin call and put on the AI margin call, or you
No, it will not buy. You have to turn the two. If you want to use the AI margin call, you need to turn on the switch on margin call. It's like the switch on, yes, the switch on margin call. The AI margin call is dependent on the switch on margin call. Don't forget, you already have margin calls, but we are turning on the AI margin call so that it can help you and buy when it's necessary. Now, if you don't switch on your margin call and you turn on only the AI margin call, nothing will happen, because the AI margin call is dependent on the already existing margin call you have. So it will not work unless you turn both on. But if you don't want to use the AI, you can just turn it off. Then it will use your normal margin call drops that you have.
Okay, so the last question. So assuming the trade setting you are using is 100 margin calls, right?
Yeah.
And you're in loss, let's say minus 15, minus 20. How would you tell the number of margin calls it has already bought?
By watching the coin. Let me share my screen. It's on the coin. It's on the trading page, the transaction page. Please watch my screen. So my margin call limit for XRP is 100. How will I know the calls that has already initiated? Here. It has initiated 14. Or that was not your question?
Oh, okay. That was the question.
Yeah, out of my 100, the 14 here. And the 14 will not remain the same. If this is reducing, the 14 will be reducing. If this is increasing, the 14 will be increasing. If it's reducing, it means it's selling off. If it's increasing, it means it's buying more of the dip for me. Okay. So this is my total for me to see the ones it has initiated this year. That's why they said number of call margin. Okay. Number of call margin and margin call limit, the maximum you have.
Okay.
All right. Is that all, please?
That's all for now.
Okay. You're welcome. All right. So who else has a question? Romaric, I'm sorry I can't speak French, but I know you understand, right? All right. I don't see Marcel here. Maybe he's at work. So.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, great. All right. So anyone with any question, please raise your hands up and voice it out. VC, I see you in the house. Well done. So do you have question? Don't be shy to ask, because if you don't ask, you will not understand. Okay, Rex. Rex, please unmute yourself. Hannah, please, if you want to ask a question, kindly raise your hands up. Then after Rex, I'll allow you to talk, okay?
All right, so thank you for a wonderful insight.
Thank you, Rex.
My question doesn't necessarily have to do with the presentation, but maybe you can help me out. I have a prospect who wants to register in the US.
Okay.
And what happens is, US, there are so many restrictions and stuff, so he can't use Binance. And from what I gathered, he's supposed to use HTX. Now
Mm,
with it, even he's supposed to use what we call, they say, VPN and stuff. So I've been
yeah.
able to get the VPN, and we downloaded the RoyalQ. We also got the ATX downloaded and stuff. Now the problem is how.
I didn't get you well, please. You said the problem is how to do what? Your line just went blank. Hello,
To
Rex.
buy or how to deposit money. So I see there that he's supposed to go through. Yes, madam.
Okay. Okay. So Rex, let me answer you. The USA and Canada, we have challenge over there. At first, we had Coinbase that they could use, but Coinbase has been removed from the system. So if he's going to be using HTX and he wants to buy, HTX has a lot of verification. I think 4 verifications for you to be able to buy. Now, because of his location, it will be difficult for him to give out the necessary documents like the KYC. They will ask you for a bill that has your name and your address on it. So if he's even using VPN that he's living in Ghana or in Nigeria, he has to provide a document, a payment slip, or any government issued letter, depending on what the exchange requires. Okay, he has to provide that. So what I usually advise my people to do is, there are other exchanges in US that you can buy and deposit on it easily. Let them get those exchanges. Then they should buy from there. Once they buy from there, they can come to HTS, copy the wallet address, then transfer from that exchange to the HTX. Do you get it? That is the only way out. If not, they
Okay.
send money to someone in Africa to buy for, but I don't believe in that because it will bring a lot of issues. So let them
Yeah.
buy from Coinbase, then send it to the HTX. Coinbase is easy for them to buy with their bank, PayPal, deposits, buy with their bank cards. But if they are going to be depositing, they shouldn't deposit USDT because Coinbase has only ERC20, and ERC20 is expensive. So it's better they buy a different stable coin than use a cheaper network to transfer it to the HTX. So that is it.
Okay, so what's cheaper this thing are they supposed to use to buy? No.
You can
The
see it
person.
on the exchange. You can see it on the exchange. Like for instance, with Coinbase, if you want to withdraw using this network, they'll tell you that okay, with with ERC20, you pay. I think Coinbase charges eight USDT. Is it 8? Yeah, 8 or more for that. Usually, all exchanges ERC20 is very expensive. So
Okay.
they can buy BTC, even though it's a volatile coin. Okay, they can buy BTC. The network is cheaper. They can also buy Solana. They can also buy DAO, DAO.
Okay.
So those coins, they can buy it and use, but make sure the network they'll be using, that same network is on HTS. I believe you know your way around exchanges, right?
Yes.
Like for instance, if I'm sending USDT to someone and I'm using Binance on OKS, I cannot use BEP20 if the person is using OKS, because OKS, they don't have the network BEP20, but they have all other networks. So I'll look for the network that Binance have, OKS also have. Exactly.
Yeah, for that one, I know my way around that.
Okay, great.
So what it means that maybe, for instance, if the person should buy, let's say, Solana, then you transfer that from maybe Coinbase to, let's say, the
to
HTX, right?
HTS, then later
Then
convert Solana to
convert to
USDT. Exactly.
USDT. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
very much.
Please, may I know whose team you are in? Which team are you in, Rex, please? Okay, I think the network took him off again. All right, so who else? Hi, Rex, are you talking? I was asking whose team you are. I want to know if you're in my team or you're in Naomi's team or...
I am in the Naomi's team.
Okay, great. All right. And you're an Ewe, right?
No, please.
Okay. Which tribe are you?
I am an Ebono man.
Bono. Oh, okay, Bronga half. All right. Okay, great. Okay, so that's all, Rex. Then I'll move to the next person. I thought Lincoln raised his hands up, or it was my eye.
Yeah. I did.
Okay, so
Sorry, I
please.
know this one day you beat me.
No,
Because
ask. I won't beat you.
I logged on, but then I told you I was most of the time I don't get home early. I logged on. I'm on though, but
You're doing
physically
something
I'm not
else.
there. Yeah.
Okay,
So
you ask your question.
I want you to throw more light on. You said you can add more coin and all that. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if you can throw more light on that. That maybe it's not there. It's not only this thing that we currently hold on. Not only the Binance, but you can add more coins for the trade. And I didn't get that place so I don't know if you'll be able
Me
to
myself, I'm even confused of what you are saying. So I was saying that on RoyalQ app, you can actually trade with different exchanges, not only Binance. You can trade with Bybit. You can trade on KuCoin with the same RoyalQ. I think that's what you are referring to. Or which more coins?
Or is it the deleting and adding of coin or something? I wasn't getting
Okay. Yeah, it's the adding of coins. Let me go there for you to see.
Oh.
Yeah, that is it. Because I don't really advise people to trade a lot of coins nowadays because of my experience. It's better to trade limited coins, like 2, maximum 3. Don't trade more than that. So you are talking of the adding up of coins, okay?
Yes,
so on the RoyalQ app, when you go to the announcement, you see today is 19th of June. New trading pairs and a spot. We trade on the spot. So you would come, then you would see, okay, Binance, 1, 2, 3, there are coins that have been added, HTS, 2 coins, Bybit, 1 coin. So if you want to add, you just have to go to manage. That's the plus sign. Some of you will not see manage, you only see plus. It's still the same. Okay, you tap on it. But let me change to a different exchange. Bybit. Now I go to spot. Then I'll tap on all. So 82 coins have been added. Then I'll tap on add. Then it adds up. Okay, so anytime there are new coins, you have to do it manually. Or else you'll be like, why am I not having this coin? Meanwhile, the coin I learned is on Binance. Everybody has it except me because you haven't added it. So you need to add it yourself. Okay. So that is it, Lincoln. I hope you got it. For Binance, I've added it. That's why I don't want to add it again. Yeah, I've added it. So anytime you see it checked already, it means you don't have any new coins you have not yet added. Yeah.
Okay. All right, sure. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, my dear. All right. So do you have any more questions? Please feel free and ask. Don't be shy. Germans would say fragen kostenlos. So ask it all.
I have a question.
All right. Let me see
Okay. My question is on the previous trades that I had. I was once told that when the robot sells, it sells at a particular ratio, so you are left with some fraction of your coin that you can see under the Binance under our Binance account. How do we get rid of those leftovers? Like when they're now accumulating, like I now have as much as that is like the what I'm to get if I'm to sell off those different leftovers. I should be having about 24% of what should account as my profits.
Okay, so I think what you're talking about is the dust. We call them crypto dust.
Yes.
So, like, let's assume you traded XRP. XRP sold completely and sent the total capital and profit used in the trade, but it remained some small pieces, like maybe 3 USDT or 2 or 1. That's what you're
Yes.
referring to. Which
Yes.
exchange are you using, please?
I'm using Binance.
Okay, is it possible for you to log into your account and share your screen? Oh, you muted yourself. Please unmute and let me know.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's possible. Okay, so you be logging in. When you are done, raise up your hands and
No,
let me know.
I'm on already.
Hey,
Um,
is that why you're ready? Okay, share your screen.
okay.
Whose team are you in, if I may ask, please?
Sam.
Sam? I
Yep.
don't know Sam.
Sam is under you.
Ah, Transformers. I know you from Transformers
Yeah,
Part 2.
yeah.
Okay, that's great. Which country are you in, if I may ask, please?
Come again?
Which country are you in currently?
I'm in Canada.
Okay, nice. All right, so you can share your screen once you are done.
Can you see my screen now?
No, you are not sharing. You tap on share, you select screen. Then start now or start broadcast.
Okay, start now. Yeah.
We're still not seeing. Okay, now I can see. All right, so go to your Binance.
1 minute, please.
Okay. I hope you've logged in already because okay, you are turning on your VPN.
I
Okay.
use VPN here because I need to turn
Yeah.
on my VPN. So
Yeah, I
before
understand.
so it's in.
I hope you've logged in. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Because I'm sharing it. All right, tap on assets down there, please. Then tap on spots. You can push my display picture into the corner so we can have the full screen. Swipe it, keep swiping until it vanishes. Just
Okay.
be bold. Push the picture into the corner. Swipe it. Good. All right, so which ones are you not trading? You can identify them, right?
Yes.
Okay, scroll up. Keep scrolling. Now you would see under the deposit button, convert low value assets to BNB. Please tap on that.
Okay.
Then among all these coins, you said you can identify the ones, because if you're already trading a coin and you convert it, when the robot sells it for you to say abnormal operation. So that's why I always you take a screenshot of the ones you are trading on RoyalQ so it doesn't confuse you. So once you take all, it would select everything. You can take everything, then you deselect the ones that you know you are trading, so it will help you. Once you are done, you just tap on convert, then voila, you are there.
It's only one that I'm trading that is reflecting here.
Okay, which one is that?
PHB.
Okay, so tap on all, then untick only PHB. Push it again, yeah. Then untick only PHB. Yeah, then convert.
Okay. My USDT is my balance in the account. Should I
So
untap
untick that one too. Yeah, untick that one too.
Okay.
Convert. Confirm. Then refresh the screen. Let's see how much BNB did you get. Okay, scroll down a bit. Let's see the asset.
Yeah,
okay.
they are all okay.
Okay, all right, great. So that is how we do it, okay? You just tap on convert low value asset to BNB. So to the new users too, if you want to do that for HTX, for OKS, they have it. But they only have it for exchanges that have their native tokens, like Binance. Their token is BNB. HTX, their token is HT. Is it HT? Hobby token, yeah. So you can do that over there as well. Bybit, they don't have their own token. OKS have. So yeah, okay. So to the participants here. All right, so that is all OA. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any other question? Please feel free and ask. So, Simone Saint Fort, I think you are in my team, or are you in my team, please? I just want to know who your upline is. If you could unmute yourself, I'll love it. I always want to know the people who join my Zoom meetings, okay? It's a habit. Okay, I think she doesn't want to talk. Romaric, I know you. Rita, I know you. Rex, you're in Leader Naomi's team. Rabi, I know you. Madam Pauline from UK. I'm sure you are the one.
Yes,
You're welcome.
I'm always here. Yeah.
Yes, I see you always. You and Mama Dinah, you are really trying. God bless you.
Yeah. God bless you too.
Thank you. Okay, so Pan Christian Monyo, I don't know you. I think, please unmute yourself. Let me hear your voice. I don't think I know you.
Good evening.
Good evening, my dear. Do you know me already?
Yeah, I've been attending your presentations. I live in Hohoe.
You live in Hohoe. Okay, who is your upline, please?
Godfather and then leader now.
Okay. I know him. All right. Okay, great. All right. Nice having you
Yes,
here.
I was muted. I'm on your team from St. Lucia in the Caribbean.
Okay. All right. Great. Thank you so much, Simone.
All right. Okay.
I see Intumi in Shiraba Jacob for OA we just spoke. Intumi in Shiraba Jacob. Are you in Madam Rebecca's team? Intumi. Please unmute. You see unmute on your screen. Okay, maybe he or he because he's Jacob. Hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, whose team are you in?
I'm Rabbi Evi.
Oh wow, nice. Have you activated already?
Yes, please.
Wow, he's a good leader. Okay, so follow his footsteps, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, so Blessing Bento, I don't know you. Please,
Hello.
may I know
Good
who
evening.
you are? Good evening.
Please, is this Gloria or Naomi?
Oh no, I'm Doris. So Gloria and Naomi, they shared the
Doris.
link, but they are not here.
Okay, I joined late.
Okay,
I
you
didn't
joined
join
late.
late.
Then you
Yes.
have to watch the recorded version. Maybe they are also busy on another Zoom. So
I'll
you
do
have
that.
to watch the recorded version. Okay. So you are in their
Please,
team.
let me ask this question.
Sure.
Do you live around Accra? Are you in Accra?
No, I'm in Germany.
Sorry. Sorry. All right.
I live in Cologne. I'm in Germany.
All right.
Okay. All right. Nice hearing
I would
from
have
you.
loved to meet you one-on-one. I thought you are.
Oh, no. I'm in Germany. Don't worry. The day I'll come to Ghana, I will inform you, okay? I'll tell you your leader. She'll inform you.
But could you share your contact so that
Sure. I can.
You?
Okay, so or you can take it from Gloria, or you don't want to. Okay, you let me type it here. Hold on. They share the link, but they are not here. Hey, I'm sure they are busy. So I'm looking for the plus. Okay. Okay. So I've shared it with you. I'll give you my YouTube channel so you can watch some of the videos because there are some educative videos there. Okay. That will help you. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, my dear.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, Lincoln, I know you. Isaac. I don't know you, Isaac.
You know Isaac? Me, but you know me.
I know you, Pam. Giddy. Whose team are you in, please?
Rebecca, Madam Rebecca.
Madam Rebecca. Okay, I think I remember this Isaac, kind of. Sure. Remind me, where have I helped you one-on-one before to pick a coin?
Yes. Now,
Okay.
I was, in fact, now I was at a protein loss, and
Okay.
I think the coin that my money was not now sufficient, so and the
Okay.
margin call now it was on cycle. I think it was on cycle. And last time we said, oh, I should
You
put
should
on
put
one
it on
shot.
one shot. Okay.
Yeah, so initial campaign I even went on my margin call went off. I have to do some top up more than getting to 3,000.
Oh wow.
Almost 100, almost 100 and 160. I have to add 160 USD.
60 USDT. Okay. So
Okay.
how is it looking now? Is it getting better?
Yeah, as of now it's moving on. It's buying
Okay.
and selling, buying and selling. So I think
That's good.
it was 100 margin call. I'm now at 60. So I'm hoping that maybe.
Okay, that is really good. Don't worry. The market will do better, then it will be out completely. What's the name of the coin?
Troy, yeah.
Troy. Troy.
Yeah.
Troy is good, but it's not a coin built on its own blockchain, so I don't advise people to trade it. So it's good you put it on one shot so you can come out, okay? But don't worry, it's a good coin that will be giving you back to back, okay? I traded it once and my maximum margin call was 64. It was even a signal, and I saw, let me test the signal today. Then I entered. It was supposed to be 2 margin call, but I gave it 100. Then it did 64, but it gave me a lot of profit at the end. So it's good. Okay. But once it's over, don't trade it again.
Yeah, you said one is over. I should contact you and then.
Okay, good. Good. Okay. Now I remember the story. Okay, great. Okay, Mama Dinah, I know you already. Okay, Blessing Bentel is the lady. Okay, Betel Oforiwa is Madam Queen Rita's designer. Okay, great. So I know you. Can you talk where you are, please? So I know if you're having some challenge. You see unmute on your screen. Good. Okay. Hi.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm also fine. So how are your trades? Have you
Hello.
been opening your
I'm
app?
good.
Okay, great.
Yes, please.
Okay, so
It's
everything
working
is
well.
okay. If you don't understand something, tell me, okay? You can take my number from Queen Rita.
Okay, I'll do
So I'll help you
that.
one-on-one, okay? If you
Okay.
have people to bring on board,
Okay.
bring
Thank
all
you
your
very much.
customers on board. Okay, you're welcome.
All right. Okay.
All
Bye-bye.
right. So Ben is at the Senate too. I know you. You are in Madam Rebecca's team in the UK, right? I know you. And Judiva too. I know you. Adekoma Esther, congratulations on your new renewal. This lady has been with me since 2022 or 2021? I think 2022 till now. The person who brought her on board is no more in the business. She left long time ago in Bethlehem. But this lady is still here, still following. And we are moving. VC, how come your place is silent? Meanwhile, your your microphone is on. I've been waiting to see if I'll hear a noise at your end, but I can't hear any noise. How is that possible? VC.
Oh, my leader.
Wow.
Seriously, I didn't even know the microphone has been on.
Wow, it's been on, but I never got a single noise because you know when you talk, the green light comes out from the speaker. But hey, I'm like,
I've
wow.
been here. Maybe because my daughter has been sleeping, you would have heard a voice.
Okay. That's
Yes,
nice.
well done, my leader.
Oh, don't mention. We give God all the glory. I don't see any of your team members here today. AJ.
Yeah, the thing is, they attended the
other one, the crypto ambassador.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to leave there. I had to
Then
leave
come
there.
here. Okay, great. I always say Mondays and Wednesdays, let's reserve it for our team training so that, you know, with this, I take my time to explain and if you need any questions. But both meetings are recorded as well. So you can attend one and watch the recorded version of one. So that's okay. All right. Nice to have you. So, Rex, you've raised up your hands again. Do you have anything to say again?
Yes, please. I just want to ask, how often do you do this training? Like, this is my first time joining. I've been joining your Saturday sessions all the time, but
Okay.
I want to
This one I
know.
do it Wednesdays. Wednesdays for back office training, Mondays for prospect meetings. So
Okay.
yeah.
So
You can
Monday is for
follow. Mondays are for prospects, new people. But even if you are old and you don't know more about the RoyalQ business, if you join it will also help you. So
and
Mondays are prospects. We invite new people who have not yet gotten started to come and know more
is
about
it
the opportunity.
is it the same time?
Yeah, the same time, 7 p.m. Ghana time, 8
Oh, okay.
p.m. European time. Yeah.
I want to bring some prospects on board, so
Okay. All right, great. You're welcome. You can bring them.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So that brings us. Oh, I've been recording still. Then this recording will be long. That brings us to the end of the presentation.